Welcome. Today, we will delve into another tragic case of Claire Zisserson, a heartbreaking incident that has left a community in mourning. A tragic accident occurred after a Christmas party when a drunk driver sped through a red light. The collision resulted in the death of a 13-year-old girl. Eyewitnesses heard the screech of tires followed by a loud crash. Emergency responders arrived quickly, but the girl was pronounced dead at the scene. This shocking incident raised concerns about the dangers of drunk driving, leading to discussions about road safety. Families in the area mourned the loss, realizing that a simple night out ended in tragedy. The accident serves as a painful reminder of the consequences of reckless behavior. And the importance of making safe choices when it comes to driving after consuming alcohol or drugs. Background of Claire Zisserson and Gregory Goodsell. Claire Zisserson was a 13-year-old girl known for her kindness, laughter, and academic accomplishments. She aspired to become a doctor, reflecting her dedication to helping others. In addition to her studies, Claire was an enthusiastic soccer player and volunteered at local charities, embodying a spirit of compassion and community service. Her life was tragically cut short on December 29, 2019, when she was killed in a car crash in Pembroke, Massachusetts, caused by a drunk and drugged driver. Friends and family described her as a vibrant young girl with a bright future, and her untimely death left an indelible mark on all who knew her. To honor her memory, a candlelight vigil was held, emphasizing the urgent need for road safety awareness. Claire's family has since become advocates for stricter laws against drunk driving, highlighting the devastating impact of reckless behavior on innocent lives. Gregory Goodsell, on the other hand, was a 36-year-old man whose reckless actions led to this tragedy. Prior to the crash, Goodsell had been drinking heavily at a company Christmas party, where he also used cocaine. He drove his Ford F-250 truck at speeds of up to 95 miles per hour when he collided with the Subaru carrying Claire, her mother, Elizabeth Zisserson, and her friend, Kendall Zimotel. The crash resulted in Claire's death and serious injuries to the other occupants. Following the incident, Goodsell was charged with second-degree murder, motor vehicle manslaughter, and multiple counts of operating under the influence. In October 2024, he was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 20 years, along with strict conditions regarding his release. His case underscores the dire consequences of impaired driving and the need for greater awareness and legislative measures to prevent such tragedies in the future. Details of the incident. After leaving the Christmas party, Gregory Goodsell made the reckless decision to drive despite being heavily impaired by both alcohol and cocaine. At approximately 6:50 a.m. on December 29, 2019, he ran a red light, colliding with a Subaru, driven by Claire Zisserson's mother, Elizabeth. The crash was catastrophic, causing extensive damage to both vehicles involved. Witnesses at the scene described the aftermath as chaotic, with bystanders rushing to assist the victims in their moments of need. Emergency responders arrived swiftly, working diligently to provide medical aid, but unfortunately, their efforts were in vain, and Claire's life could not be saved. This tragic incident left her family and the entire community in shock and deep mourning. Claire was a bright 13-year-old girl with dreams of becoming a doctor, and her untimely death robbed her of a promising future. The impact of this crash extended beyond personal grief, serving as a sobering reminder of the dangers associated with drunk driving. It underscored the urgent need for greater awareness about responsible choices behind the wheel. The event became a wake-up call for the community, prompting discussions about road safety and the importance of preventing similar tragedies. Claire's family has since advocated for stricter laws against drunk driving, highlighting the need for accountability and awareness to protect innocent lives on the road. The court trial. Following the tragic accident that took Claire Zisserson's life, legal proceedings commenced against Gregory Goodsell, the driver responsible for the crash. He faced serious charges, including vehicular manslaughter and driving under the influence, DUI. The case attracted significant media attention as Claire's family sought justice for their loss. During the trial, various forms of evidence were presented, including eyewitness testimonies that detailed the events leading up to the accident and toxicology reports, confirming Goodsell's impairment from alcohol and cocaine. The prosecution argued for a lengthy prison sentence, emphasizing the reckless and irresponsible nature of his actions that led to the death of a young girl with a promising future. In contrast, the defense attempted to portray Goodsell as an individual who made a grave mistake rather than a criminal, highlighting his remorse for the incident. Despite these arguments, the evidence overwhelmingly supported the prosecution's case. Ultimately, the judge imposed a substantial prison sentence, reflecting the seriousness of drunk driving and the consequences of such reckless behavior. This outcome provided some measure of closure to Claire's grieving family and underscored the critical need for accountability in cases involving impaired driving. The incident sparked broader conversations about road safety and the importance of making responsible choices behind the wheel. Community response. The community reacted with profound shock and grief following the tragic accident that took the life of Claire Zisserson. News of the incident spread quickly, leaving many residents grappling with how such a devastating tragedy could occur in their own neighborhood. In the wake of this loss, vigils were organized to honor Claire, bringing together friends, family, and neighbors. These gatherings allowed people to share cherished memories and support one another during this heartbreaking time. Local organizations stepped up to advocate for stricter drunk driving laws, emphasizing the urgent need for increased awareness of the dangers associated with impaired driving. Social media campaigns emerged, encouraging individuals to take personal responsibility and never drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Many community members expressed a strong desire for change, hoping that this tragedy would spark important conversations about alcohol consumption, road safety, and the severe consequences of reckless behavior. The accident united the community in mourning, but it also ignited a commitment to preventing future incidents. People came together to discuss how to create safer roadways and foster a culture of accountability regarding drinking and driving. The overwhelming response to this tragedy reflects a shared determination to honor Claire's memory by working towards a future where such devastating events are less likely to occur. This collective effort aims to ensure that her story becomes a catalyst for change, promoting awareness and responsibility within the community. Drunk driving issues. Drunk driving is a critical issue that impacts countless lives each year, leading to tragic consequences for individuals and families alike. Statistics indicate that a significant percentage of traffic fatalities involve drivers under the influence of alcohol. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, nearly 30% of all traffic deaths result from drunk driving incidents, underscoring the urgent need for greater awareness and prevention efforts. The emotional toll on victims and their families can be immense, often lasting a lifetime. Losing a loved one to a preventable accident leaves a deep scar, and the effects ripple through the community. In response to this ongoing problem, many communities are launching awareness campaigns aimed at educating the public about the dangers of impaired driving. Initiatives include promoting designated driver programs, encouraging the use of rideshare services, and advocating for responsible alcohol consumption. Additionally, law enforcement agencies are increasing patrols and conducting sobriety checkpoints to reduce the number of impaired drivers on the road. These efforts are essential to combat drunk driving and create a safer environment for everyone. Tackling this issue requires a collective effort from individuals, communities, and authorities to foster a culture of responsibility and safety. By working together, we can make significant strides in preventing drunk driving incidents and protecting innocent lives, avoiding future tragedies. In response to the heartbreaking accident that claimed Claire Zisserson's life, there is a growing emphasis on preventing future tragedies caused by drunk driving. Advocacy groups are actively pushing for tougher laws and harsher penalties for individuals caught driving under the influence. Public awareness campaigns are being launched to educate people about the severe consequences of impaired driving, aiming to change attitudes and behaviors around alcohol consumption. Schools and community organizations are hosting various events to promote responsible drinking and encourage the use of designated drivers. These initiatives emphasize the importance of making safe choices, especially during celebrations where alcohol may be consumed. Technology is also playing a role in prevention efforts. For example, breathalyzer ignition interlocks are being advocated as a means to prevent intoxicated individuals from starting their vehicles. Furthermore, parents are encouraged to have open discussions with their children about the dangers of alcohol and drug use. By addressing the root causes of drunk driving and promoting a culture of accountability, communities can work towards a future with safer roads. The tragic loss of Claire serves as a powerful reminder of the need for vigilance and responsibility behind the wheel. This collective effort aims to honor her memory by ensuring that no other family has to endure a similar tragedy. Thank you for joining us to discuss the tragic case of Claire Zisserson and the impact of drunk driving on innocent lives. This story highlights the urgent need for greater awareness and prevention efforts surrounding impaired driving. We invite you to share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. If you found this video informative and important, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more crucial stories. Your support enables us to address vital issues within our communities. Together, we can work towards safer roads for everyone. See you in the next video.